Alyssa. Thank you so much for joining me today. Congratulations on the series. How have you guys felt about the fan reception so far?
I think pretty good, right?
I
It feel
believe.
it feel yeah, I
Sorry.
mean it feels like it's such a beloved franchise for people. And so like if we didn't get it right, people would let us know. And there's been no pitchforks or stuff outside. So I think so far so good.
I think one thing that surprised me was how much I really needed that series as far as the human element of of the series of the franchise. We love the monsters going up against each other. We love those epic fights, but what about the people? And I think going back was so great. What have both of you, we can start with Alyssa, enjoyed about exploring these characters and in that really pivotal time where you're trying to figure out what's really what in the world with now that Titans exist.
Yeah, I mean, I think the idea for our show was indeed to explore the human stories a little bit more. And because it's a 10 part, 10 episode series, we have the space and the time to explore that and to delve into the human stories. You know, as the scripts get written and we're discovering it ourselves as we went along, you're sort of like figuring out, like all the characters are trying to figure out how to survive and to navigate in that world. And it was, just pretty epic, to sort of, just to be able to have that space, I don't know. Did I answer your question? I think I lost track somewhere along the way.
It's okay. Thank you. Tim, can you comment a little bit about the writing? I think another thing I appreciate, especially like your character, is there's no like twirling bad guy with the mustache. There's no like actual hero. There's a lot of people with very individual wants and needs, and those change during the series. Talk to me a little bit about that.
Yeah, I mean, there's this massive event or trauma that's happened, and everybody's going to have their own personal opinion about the best way to respond to that. What's sort of interesting is like as the show goes on, those ideas are going to start to crystallize a bit, and hopefully the audience will. I kind of hope people will be sort of divided, because when I read it, I think both or all the people making these cases, like they're pretty compelling, which I think is a testament to the writing, that like it's not very obvious. It's like it's the gray area, and who's got the best idea how to respond to a world where these titans are running around. I'm looking forward to seeing what the fan response will be that way, and who's like team this person, who's team that person.
One of the things that did you guys know that you guys were going to be right in this melting pot of like, Godzilla minus one, you have the trailer for the next franchise film and your series, to be part of almost what seems like a really big, Godzilla kaiju event.
I knew that some other stuff was coming out because it sort of mitigated access to certain titans. It's like, oh, well, this one might be used in that one. So, but sometimes that can be like a great thing, because that means that I think for some of these monsters, they just got to make up new ones. And so like to get to be a part of the legacy monsters, but also to like expand that universe, I think is like super cool.
Yeah, like we kind of knew, it informed a little bit of some of what we were doing, what the movie was prepping and all of that. But of course, the stories are also, they're interconnected, but they're independent and they can stand on their own. As far as the release was concerned, I personally didn't know that it was all coming, that there's a big Godzilla event going on right now.
She doesn't have the internet though, so like she'd never know.
We have no internet in Europe. What can I tell you?
Oh, no. Well, yeah, it's a great time for you guys. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. And congratulations on the series.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
thanks, buddy. Great to meet you.